Hi everyone, this is Aaron for Zollotech, and we're going to take a look at the Seidio OBEX case for the iPhone 5. This is a waterproof case. It comes with a holster and is supposed to be able to be waterproof up to 2 meters deep. If we open it up, you can see we have waterproof, impact-proof, dust-proof, and snow-proof. And it says for waterproof, it says IP68 tested, meaning it protects during complete continuous submersion in water 2 meters deep. So it's supposed to be really nice. It also says it's got a 4H rated screen protector. The iPhone screen is right around 6H hardness, so a little bit harder, but it hopefully won't scratch too easily. The case is a little bit expensive, but right in the same price range for waterproof cases. With the holster, it's about $90. If we take this out here, we get the case with the holster, a little bit of literature that explains what you need to do before you put the case on. So this is the case itself. It comes with this nice holster that unclips. Now, if you don't want this to fall out, you can slide this back and it will lock it into place, so you can't mistakenly unclip it if you want to use this. Slide it back and we can pop it out. It's got this false carbon fiber look to it. And then on the back we have a clip, and it rotates also if you want to use it as a stand or something else on your belt buckle there. So we have that, and here's the case itself. The case takes a little bit different approach than its competitor in that it covers everything kind of with a little more plastic, changes the button design a little bit, and let's pop it off here and take a look at it a little bit closer. Now, like I said, we have used it, or I have used it, and we've used it skiing, and it's a decent case, but there are some problems with it as well. Now, the first thing you need to do before you even use this to ensure that it's waterproof is submerge it for 5 minutes without any phone in there, and then leave it there and see if it has any water in it. And you can see from the video here that we did that and it seemed to be fine after we tested it. Now, if I pop this apart, you'll see that we have the screen protector inside. Everything is covered, and then we have a rubber O-ring around the outside. Now, that can be a bit of a problem because this actually can come out pretty easily. You can see I can take this out. So when you pop the case together, it's a little bit tricky to not pinch the O-ring. So here's my iPhone. Now, it won't fit with a back protector on it or side protectors, but I do have a very thin screen protector and it seems to fit okay with that. What we'll do is we'll slide it in here with the volume buttons first. Fits nicely, and we do have, it's a little snug on the bottom, but if we pop this out, you'll see we have access to the ports, and we'll talk more about that in a moment. Just slide this back in here like this. And what we want to do is put the case on. Now, this case is cushioned in the back a little bit, and these have like kind of an O-ring around the window, an O-ring around the cameras. It's got a little cushion here, and then this cushion here. So we'll put it in like this, and I find it's a little easier if I snap together this side first, and then kind of work around here, trying carefully not to pinch that O-ring, like I said. So if we slide it around, snap it all together. I have to say that when you snap this together, it's not a really confidence-inspiring snap. It doesn't feel like it's held together terribly well. In fact, I just snapped it apart right there pretty easily. You can see it just keeps popping like that, and it makes me nervous to put it underwater, but we're going to try it anyway. Now, on the front, it is a screen protector that's built in here. It will get dust under it, but once it's sealed, it's supposed to be dust-proof. If I slide here, it has good response, but you do have to push down a little bit, similar to its competitor. You can see the button's a little bit squared or rectangled out there. I can not have to apply much pressure to get this kind of sensitivity, so it's pretty good that way, but you will have to push a little bit more when typing. Calls are going to be a little bit more muffled than normal, same for the receiving end and same with the audio, but that's part of the compromise you make when going waterproof. Buttons feel good up here, nice click to the side, and then they have this here is a little port that's covered. Now, these are done a little bit differently than its competitor in that it's kind of loose until it snaps down in, and then it's really sealed pretty well. Now, I did have a problem at first when I pulled this out. I actually removed it all the way, and you can do that until the case is sealed, so you got to be careful not to lose these a little bit. On the bottom, we have a snap here that goes over the middle, And then if we unsnap it, we can pull back this whole piece here and gain access to our different ports. So we have our lightning connector and 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, and then we can slide it back into place here, kind of push it in, snap it shut, and then what we can do is have access just to the headphone jack. And it really looks like it will only fit a 90-degree, or not really a 90-degree headphone jack, but a normal iPhone jack, and it is a little bit wider, so you might be able to get a different headphone jack in there, but I don't really have anything to try as far as that goes. The camera works just fine in the back, no problems there, and everything else works good. It's just this one snap in this corner isn't very confidence inspiring. And I don't know if that's, I've tried this over and over and I just can't get it to stay long term. It just seems to want to pop out. We're going to try this anyway, carefully underwater, see if it holds, even popped out a little bit, and we'll take it real easy. You can see it just keeps popping, and I can kind of work it into place, but it's not very confidence inspiring. So you can see it's underwater. It seems to be holding airtight. I take it out here. I can use it after my hands get a little bit drier, but this is capacitive, so it's not going to work that way. Put it back in, but like I said, it's the seal here in this corner makes me very nervous, and it is waterproof. It seems to be holding. We'll take it apart here and see if it really is holding. But you'll see it is on. I can turn it off and on here, so it is working. But like I said, I'm not really confident that this is going to hold very well. I just removed it from the water. My hand's still a little bit wet from it. There's a couple drops on here. Let's open it up and see if it held up well. So we pop this apart and pull this apart here. And it doesn't look like anything got past that O-ring, which is a good thing. Although there's a drop on my iPhone here. Kind of difficult to pull apart here. Let's see if my iPhone's still dry. I hope so. And there we go. So my iPhone is dry still, except that one corner, but that's where the water leaked through afterwards. However, like I said, it's not very confidence inspiring to not have the whole thing clip in, and I'm sure they would replace this as it is under warranty, but that's just a little bit scary as far as that goes. There was plenty of clearance. In fact, I probably could have had a back screen protector on there. And when I seal it like this, it just doesn't feel like it clips hard right here either. It's pretty easy to pull right back apart, as you can see. It just pops right back. So it might be a latch defect or something, but a little bit scary there. But overall, I mean, it's a decent case. I would confidently use it anywhere but underwater, basically. So I think it'd be good that way. It seems like it'll have good protection there, but I'm not really sure about underwater. If you have any experience with this particular case, the OBEX case, please place those in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you have to say. As always, thanks for watching. This is Aaron. I'll see you next time.